It's gone day.
So I am going to shuffle the deck here, okay? And I'm just gonna give it some cuts, alright? And I'm gonna continue shuffling, alright? So I'm just gonna shuffle one more time. I would like the spectator to please remember the top card for later, alright? So please keep this in mind. So I'm gonna continue shuffling, and now the spectator can shuffle the card too. They can cut the deck, lose your card even further into the deck. And I'm just gonna shuffle one more time to lose your card. Sorry, I feel something in my shoe. Just wait. I'm sorry, this is a little awkward. Just wait. Okay, wait. Something in my shoe. Alright, wait, I may have to end the video here. I know this is weird to ask, but what was your card? I know we're not really done with the trick, but something in my shoe. It's odd. It's a card in here. I'm assuming this is your card. The 3 of clubs. I don't know how it got from the deck into my shoe, but yeah, that's pretty much the trick. A little confusing, right? Well, we'll get into that, but for the tutorial, you're gonna need a duplicate card. As you know, my last video was about the Penn Teller, and there was this card here, as you saw. And if you did see, at the end, it was meant for this, for balancing, like that. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Kept falling last time, but I just pretty much used it for a duplicate, because in their book, 125 card tricks you can do perfectly, you need a duplicate card. If you have another deck, you can open it and take the same card, but this was already in there in the box, so I'm just using this for this trick. Alright, so now let's get into the tutorial. So you can use pretty much any card to force, as long as you have a duplicate of the card. So if you have another deck, for example, this is the Ace of Clubs. So if you have another deck that has the Ace of Clubs, you can take that out and use that for the trick. If you don't have a duplicate card, unfortunately, you can't really do this trick, because you're gonna need a duplicate card, or you're gonna need to find some way to get the card into your shoe, and that's really hard for the spectator not to see, because you're gonna be like this. So you're gonna need a duplicate card. So for example, my duplicate card is gonna be the 3 of clubs. So I can take the real 3 of clubs from this deck, and I'm going to force it onto the spectator. Hopefully the spectator doesn't notice the difference, because it's a little different. You can see the 3 and the 3 here. It's a little different, but you know, somewhat looks the same. So obviously the duplicate card I'm going to put in my shoe. I'm not actually wearing this, it's just my shoe, and I'm just gonna put the card in here. All right, you can put it in an envelope or a drawer or whatever, but I'm just using the shoe to make it look a lot more different, because not really a lot, I don't know a lot of magic tricks that use your shoe. So there you go. So you're gonna pretend while you're doing the trick that there's something in your shoe, and you're gonna reveal the card to them. So here's how you're gonna force a card. In the other videos, I showed you how to do an overhand slip. So we're gonna do that too as well. So if for the overhand slip, you're gonna take your thumb, left thumb, and slide exactly 1 card from the deck. Okay, it's like this. Slide 1 card, and then continue doing the overhand shuffle. And then how I did that cut in the beginning to make it look like I lost the card, that's called a false cut. So it's pretty much like this. So with your index finger, you want to lift about half the deck, okay? It's like this. And then you want to slide it over to your thumb. So my hand is going to be right here. This is what should it look like. So you're going to lift and slide over. And then with my left hand, I'm going to put it right here, in between my thumb and my index finger, right here, and grab it. I'm going to hold it, and then this is just the bottom deck. Now I'm going to slam it and set the top back down. So pretty much it looks like this is what it looks like in total. Kind of looks like you cut the deck and you lost the card, but in reality it's still on top, the bottom's still on the bottom. Because what you're doing, if you do it really fast, you're grabbing the top deck and you're slamming the bottom on the bottom and putting it back. So it's pretty much in the same order, but if you do it really fast, it looks like you shuffle the deck. To some people, if they don't catch you holding it like that, okay? But the main thing is that you got the top card, you got the 3 of clubs onto the top, all right? So if you don't know how to do those false cuts, you can just do the overhand slip to make it a little bit more simpler, okay? So now the card is forced on top. Now from here, you're gonna ask the spectator to please memorize this top card for later. So they're gonna memorize the 3 of clubs. Then from here, you can do what you want. You can say, oh, I feel something in my shoe or whatever. But what I did is that I continued doing more shuffles to really lose that 3 of clubs, because we're not gonna really need that anymore. Since we already have a duplicate version and we know what their card is, you can just continue shuffling. And while you're doing that, around like maybe the 3rd shuffle, you can say, sorry, this is awkward. I kind of feel something in my shoe. Just this way, sorry. You can say something like that and it can be like, okay, wait. Alright, I know this is a little weird, but I kind of feel something in my shoe. Just wait. Okay, I know this is a little awkward, but what was your card? Sorry, something in my shoe. Oh, so it's a card. That's a little weird. I don't know if this has to do with the magic trick, but was your card the 3 of clubs? And they would say yes and whatever. So you can act it out however you would like. And that's a really fun trick, because some people might laugh, not really laugh, but might act surprised that their card actually was in your shoe. Now, if you're actually wearing shoes, because unlike me, I'm not actually wearing it, I just have it set down. You can slide it in, like you can have it beforehand, like put it down and then put your foot on top of the card and then take the foot out and then take the card if you're performing it for someone. But always remember that please practice these tricks first before performing it, and then once you have it perfect, then you can go ahead and practice it. So I hope you guys like this trick. I believe that was called, I'm not sure what it's called. I have to look later and I'll put it in the title. And I'm not sure if you can buy this book or find a PDF for it. I'll show you what book it is right now. It was by the Penn Teller Kit right here. So I'm not sure if you can buy this book separately. It's the Penn and Teller Fool Everyone 125 Magic Tricks, performed with the perfectly ordinary deck of cards. So I'm not really sure if you can buy this book online separately or you need to buy the Magic Kit. But if I can't find this book separately, I will link the Magic Kit in the description, and I would highly recommend it if you're a new beginner like me, a new magician like me. And always remember that I'm not the best magician, I'm not a professional, but this channel is mostly gonna be about becoming a better magician with me. Not showing you how to be a better magician, but learning together. So if you see I mess up, like that shuffle, that's why, because I did some magic back then, like, you know, just from online watching videos. But now I made a channel, you know, right now, and hopefully we can learn together how to become a better magician. So I hope you guys like this trick, and I'll see you guys in the next one.